Hi, in this lesson we're going to solve for x in equations when we use multiplication and division. Okay? Let's take a look at our first problem here. We have 3x is equal to 15, which is 3 times x is equal to 15. Now, if we would slide past that one and go right down here, we would say 3 times x, the opposite of that is to divide. Now, what we're trying to do is to get x by itself. X equals. Now, to get x by itself, we need 1 times x. 1 times x is simply x. So if we're going to go x times 3, then we'll say to ourselves x divided by 3. Okay? Now, what is 3 over 3? 1. And what is 1 times x? X. But remember, both sides. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now let's check. What's 3 times 5? 15. Okay? Now, let's go back up here. X divided by 5. What is the opposite of divide by 5? Times 5. And remember, both sides. Now, times 5. Now, what this really is 5 over 5 times x up on top. Now, what's 5 over 5? 1. And what is 1 times x? 1 times x is x. Multiply by 5 both sides, 35. Now, let's see if this works out if we check. This is 35 over 5 is 7. Check. Okay. 72 equals 9x. What's the opposite of timesing by 9? Dividing by 9. Both sides. Okay? So remember, divide 9, both sides. And 72 divided by 9 is 8. 8 is equal to x. And look, 9 times 8 is 72. Let's go right down here. 7 times x, x times 7, x divided by 7, x is 7. And what's 7 times 7? 49. Check. Now remember the 4 words BS pattern. You always do the inverse operation of what you're given. So we were given multiplication, so we divide by the number. Right up here it was 9, and then both sides. So if you're trying to memorize what to do, 4 words. Okay? Here we go. Let's see how easy this is. 5 times x. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. Both sides. X equals 7. Check. 5 times 7 is 35. Check. Here we go. 7x is equal to 154. Times by 7. Divide by 7. Both sides. Okay, so we have to go 7 into 154 is 2, 14, 14, 2, 22. X is equal to 22. Okay? Now, here comes division. This is x divided by 9. The opposite of that is multiply 9 both sides. Okay? Multiply 9 both sides. Now, what is 9 over 9? It's 1 times x is x. And then we go 18 times 9 is 72, and 90 is 162. Okay? Now, let's go down here. 25 equals x on the right side divided by 7. Divide by 7 times 7. 7 over 7 is 1. X times 1 is x. And we go x equals, remember, times 7 both sides. 7 quarters we know is 175 cents. X is equal to 175. Remember the forward BS pattern. Inverse operation of division is times, then maybe your number 7, and then both sides. So if you want to memorize 4 words, times 7 both sides. Okay, last sheet. X divided by a number. That means we times by the same number both sides. X is equal to 18. Okay, here we go. Divide by 7 times by 7 both sides. X is equal to 77. Okay. Divide by 3 times by 3 both sides. X is equal to 24. Let's check this one. What is 24 divided by 3? 8. And a big check. And a big thank you for listening.